Did Global Dokkan accidentally reveal a theme for Saiyan Day? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we're taking a look at an interesting little bit of the Join Forces campaign on Global Dokkan right now. That is the STR Kid Gohan and Piccolo celebration. Now, this is a really interesting thing because this was not present on JP Dokkan, right? So on JP Dokkan, when the Kid Gohan celebration took place, it was just this, right? There was literally nothing here. This was right before the Dragon Ball Hero celebration, so we didn't really get much here. However, on Global, they're moving things slightly. Now, this could be due slightly to the sync, but all of the movie hero and movie bosses, minus this one here, Red's Extreme Z areas are being consolidated, right? They're bringing them all back to consolidate them into one movie edition EZA area, just for ease of access. It's like a whole revamp. You'll get to redo all the stages all at once, right? It gives you a pretty good hefty amount of stones too. It's totally worth it. But the thing is that it's, you know, this was supposed to be in the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Hirudegarn celebration that this occurs, but they're doing it now. And to add on to that, what's really interesting that was not present on either celebration on JP was the return of the Prime Battle LR Frieza event. They're making it daily as well as bringing back his EZA area. Now, this is really strange because it has nothing to do with either one of these. You don't need this Frieza for any of the events here. It helps with the Wicked Bloodline one, but otherwise you don't need him. We do have an upcoming Legendary Extreme Challenge campaign for the Gohan, but once again, his Extreme Z area does not require LR Frieza. In fact, it's the first LR Extreme Z area for Prime Battles that does not require another Prime Battle LR. It only requires a few of the Baba Shop EZAs and a few other Super Strikes, but otherwise it doesn't require anything else. So really interesting that they're choosing to bring this back. And to me, I think we'll know for sure here soon, but I think it may be hinting at a possible NAMEK Saga celebration for Saiyan Day. And it would make sense, actually, when we think about it, because if we look at the next Dokkan Fest to occur on JP, it's actually a first form Frieza, is he actually on? No, so he's technically not on Planet Namek Saga, but of course, you know, you think Namek, you associate Frieza. So it's entirely possible that all of this stuff could be connected, right? So this EZA area is coming back. Possibly the EZA 2 is happening during, or Ultra EZA as they're calling it, is happening during Saiyan Day, and that Frieza is going to be the first one. Maybe, who knows? But I do think there might be a connection there, right? So if the first thing is Frieza, right, the opening celebration on JP, the first half is Frieza, and then we lead into Saiyan Day, and it's Namek Saga themed, there could be something related to that here, right? After all, right, if we look at the Namek Saga category, right, there's I mean, it's in the dumps, right? It is not in a good place right now. Even like its most recent addition, aside from the Frieza, right, this guy here who EZA during the Cooler celebration, and even then he was barely pushing it for the time of his release. So it is long overdue for some buffs, right? They could bring a lot of stuff. It's obviously not going to be a villain, so the options are pretty limited in that regard. We could be seeing maybe the Kaioken Goku times 20 here, right? We haven't had a good Kaioken Goku in a very long time. It's maybe that's what the Saiyan Day is, a Kaioken Goku who transforms into Super Saiyan. Another option could be a brand new redo of this card right here, the STR Super Saiyan Goku, but specifically his transformation state, right? Maybe it's a new base form, right? Just no transformations, right? Maybe he has a new rage mechanic, maybe, but he had like a voiced intro of the Super Saiyan transformation. I'm sure all of us would enjoy that, having it actually be like a voiced intro or something, right? Or you know, maybe he's Kaioken, he has the active skill where he does the voice and then transforms. Maybe it's something like that. I mean, we're long overdue for that moment to be truly represented in Dokkan, right? Like, we have the moment, but it's not voiced, there's no lines or anything. So I mean, to me, that's a good choice for Saiyan Day. And you know, NAMEK Saga, if that's the possibility of the hint here, maybe that's what we get. Another option I was thinking, especially because JP is also EZAing the Team Bardock, they're getting the final dupe and getting that, really makes me think that maybe there could be a Bardock involved, right? Both of these are just kind of ideas, just going on hunches here I'm seeing. If it's, we could still see some kind of Super Saiyan Goku. We have a pretty good idea that this guy is EZAing, and he is a Super Saiyan, he is on Pure Saiyans. One idea I was thinking is we could be getting a joined forces Bardock and Goku based on the you know, the artist, the Toyotaro drawing of Goku and Bardock here. It's entirely possible, right? So Legends did a spin on this, but it was both a base Goku and a base Bardock. What if for Dokkan, we get this, but instead of base Goku and base Bardock, it's a Super Saiyan Bardock and Super Saiyan Goku, right? That would be something original, right? It's not quite the full, you know, it's not quite the copy of here, and it's not the copy of Legends. It's its own thing. I think that would be a really neat thing for Dokkan to do. Bring in a Dokkan original for Saiyan Day, make it a joint forces Bardock and Goku. That could be one option. I just know somehow something is pulling my gut to say that this wasn't by accident. There's a reason this is here, and I think it's related to some kind of NAMEK Saga celebration, if not on NAMEK, but pre-NAMEK, regarding, you know, Bardock and the first form Frieza. It's just a hunch. We'll know for sure. I think if we see the same event pop up in JP's news when that drops, I think we'll have a pretty good indicator of the direction we're heading. But this is just an idea, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on it in the comments down below. So, anyways, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked our little theory here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what do you think all of this is pointing towards Saiyan Day? Is it something? Is it nothing? If not, what do you think Saiyan Day might be? Or what are you hoping Saiyan Day might be? We're only just a few weeks away from March 18th. What are you hoping it is? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.